Tensions are rising at the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. There have been hostilities for a long time, but the recent round of hostilities stems from an unprovoked Islamic attack last week near the entrance to the Temple Mount in which 2 Israeli police officers were killed and a third was wounded. There are 3 Palestinian attackers using rifles and a handgun that had somehow been smuggled into the secure area, took off toward the Al-Aqsa Mosque but were shot and killed by Israeli police before they could get there. Police then conducted a thorough search of the Mount complex for weapons and took several Al-Aqsa Mosque custodians into custody suspected of assisting with weapons smuggling. Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas condemned the attacks, but then went on Facebook and ordered the escalation of what he called the religious war at the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Israeli authorities were forced to shut down the Temple Mount complex and cancel Friday evening prayers. The decision to close the site sparked violent Islamic protests all across the Middle East. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, after meeting with his chief of police and internal security minister, decided to reopen the site with additional security measures in place, namely an increased amount of metal detectors and security cameras. Israeli police have thus far resisted the use of cameras out of respect for Muslim worshippers praying at the site, but now believe they have no choice but to include them in their effort to protect the peace. Upon reopening, the increase in security brought an immediate backlash from Muslims wanting to enter the site and ultimately a riot where Muslims attacked Israeli police, shouting Allahu Akbar, throwing rocks and other small objects. Israeli police arrested the rioters, including several custodians of the Al-Aqsa Mosque who were inciting the violence. All of this comes on the heels of the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO, passing several resolutions, one declaring Jerusalem's Old City and its ancient walls to be Palestinian heritage sites endangered by Israeli occupation, and another declaring the tomb of the patriarchs in Hebron also to be a Palestinian site in danger. Evidence for the Jews' claims to these sites is inarguable, but there's no doubt these laughable claims have fueled the violence at the Temple Mount.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and donate at theraywarnershow.com.